play Macbeth. I am Macduff. I play Ross. I am Seaton. I am General Seward. Seward. Three score and 10 I can remember well, within the volume of which time I have seen hours dreadful with strange things. But this sore night hath trifled former knowledge. Ah, good father, thou seest the heaven as troubled with man's act. Threaten his bloody stage by the clock, 'tis day and yet dark night strangles the traveling lamp. Its night's predominance of the day is shame. That darkness does the face of earth entome, when living light should kiss it? 'Tis unnatural, even like the deed has done. On Tuesday last, a falcon, towering over her pride of place, was mounted by old Hawk and killed. And Duncan's horses, a thing most strange and certain, beauteous and swift, the minions of their race, turned wild in nature, broke their stalls flung out, contending against obedience as they make war with mankind. To say they eat each other. They did so, to the amazement of mine eyes that looked upon. Here comes the good Macduff. Oh. How goes the world? 'Tis now. Why see you're not? It's known who did this more than bloody deed. Those that Macbeth has slain. Alas the day! What good could they pretend? They were subdued. Malcolm and Donalbain, the king's two sons. They've stolen away and fled, which puts them on suspicion of the deed. Gainst nature still. Thriftless ambition that wilt raven up thine own life's means. Then 'tis most like the sovereignty will fall upon Macbeth. He is already named and gone to stone. He will be invested. Where is Duncan's body? Carried to Colmkill, the sacred storeblood of his predecessors. Ah. And guardian of their bones. Will you to Scone? No, cousin, I to Fife. Well, I will thither. Well, and you see things and well done, a den. Lest our old robes sit easier in our news. Farewell, father. Good Benson, go with you, and to those that would go of bad, and friends of foes. We'll do the fighting scene. Now, I got a question. Are we just use the fighting scenes on the tripod? That way you can, like I have, like, a tripod that stands up. I am the messenger. I am Malcolm.
Now near enough your leafy screens throw down, and show like those you are, you worthy uncle. Shall with my cousin, you right noble son, lead our first battle, worthy Macbeth, and we shall take upon what else remains to do, according to our order.
Very well. Do we but find tyrant's power tonight?
Make all our
Let us beaten if we cannot fight.
Make all our trumpets speak. Give them breath. Those clamorous harbingers of blood and death.
They have tied me to a stake. I cannot fly. But bear-like I must fight the course. What's he that was not born of woman? Such a one I am to fear, or none.
What is thy name?
Thou'lt be afraid to hear it.
No, thou callest thyself a hotter name than any is in hell.
My name's Macbeth.
The devil himself could not pronounce a more hateful title to thine ear.
No, nor more fearful.
Thou liest, adored tyrant. With my sword I will prove thou he speakest.
Thou wast born a woman, but swords I smile at, the weapons laughed scorn, brandished by man, that's of a woman born.
That way is thy noise. Tyrant, show thy face. If thou best slain with no stroke of mine, my wife and the children's ghost will haunt me still. I cannot strike a wicked kerns, whose arms are hired by staves. Either thou, Macbeth, or else my sword unbattered edge. I shield thee indeed. There thou greatest be. By this greater clatter, one of the greatest notes seems brooded. Let me find them, fortune, and more I beg not.
They have tied me to a stake, I cannot fly, but, bear-like, I must fight the course. What's he that was not born of a woman? Such a one am I to fear, or none?
What is thy name?
Thou'lt be afraid to hear it.
No, thou callest thyself a hotter name than any in hell.
My name's Macbeth.
The devil himself cannot pronounce a title more hateful to mine ear.
No, nor more fearful.
Thou liest, adored tyrant, my sword. I'll prove the lie thou speakest.
Thou wast born of a woman. But swords I smile at, and weapons laugh to scorn. Brandished by man, that's of a woman born.
The way is thy noise. Tyrant, show thy face. If thou be slain with the stroke of mine, my wife and children's ghosts will haunt me still. I cannot strike at the wretched kerns whose arms are hired to bear their slaves. Either thou, Macbeth, or else my sword with the unbattered edge. I sheath again indeed. There thou should be. Be this great clatter of thou great force. Seems bruited, let me find him fortune, and more I beg thee not.
This way, my lord, the castle's gently rendered. This tower's people on both sides do fight. The noble Danes do bravely in the war. The day almost itself professes yours, and little is to do.
We have met with foes that strike beside us.
Enter, sir, the castle. Why should I play the Roman fool and die on mine own sword? Whiles I see lives, the gashes do better. Fool and die on mine own sword. Whiles I see lives, the gashes do better upon them.
Turn, hellhound, turn!
Of all men else I have avoided thee, but get thee back. My soul is too much charged with blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword. Thou bloodier villain than terms that give thee. They give thee out.
Thou losest labor. As easy mayst thou the entrenchant air with thy keen sword impress as make me bleed.
Despite thy charms,
Let fall thy blade on vulnerable crest. I bear a charmed life which must not yield to one of women born.
despite thy charms, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee Macduff was not born from the mother's womb, untimely cut.
Accursed be that tongue that tells me so, for it hath cowed my better part of man, and be those juggling fiends so more believed, that palter with us in a double sense, that keep the word of promise to our ear, and break it our hope. I'll not fight thee.
Then yield thee, coward, and live to show and gaze on time. We'll have thee, as our rare monsters are, painted on a pole and underwrit. Here may you see the tyrant.
I will not yield. To kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, and to be baited with the rabble's curse. Though Burnham would become to Dunsinane, and thou opposed being of no woman born, yet I will try the last. Before my body I throw my warlike shield, lay on Macduff, and damn be him that fist cries, hold enough! This is your lot right here.
I don't know where we are, and I think we're at the top.
You need to cut.
I would the friends we miss were safe arrived.
Some must go off, and yet these I see, so great a day is cheaply bought.
Macduff is missing, and your noble son.
Your son, my lord, has paid a soldier's debt. He only lived but till he was a man, the which no sooner had his prowess confirmed in the sun unshrinking station where he fought, but like a man he died.
Then he is dead?
Aye, and brought off the field your cause of sorrow must not be measured by his youth, for then...
Keep going.
I would that the friends we miss were safe home.
Some must go off, and yet these I see, so great a day this is cheaply bought.
Macduff is missing, and your noble son.
Your son, my lord, has paid a soldier's debt. He only lived but till he was a man, the which no sooner had his prowess confirmed in the unshrinking station where he fought, but like a man he died.
Then he is dead?
Aye, and brought off the field your cause of sorrow must not be measured by his worth, for then it hath no end.
That he is hurt before?
Aye, on the front.
Why then, God's soldier be he. Had I as many sons as I have heirs, I would not wish them to be a fair death, and so his kneel is null.
He's worth more sorrow, and that I'll spend for him.
He's worth no more, and then say he patched well, and paid his sore, and so God be with him. Here comes newer comfort.
Hail, King, for so thou art, behold, where stands the usurped cursed head. The time is free. I see thee conspared with the kingdom's pearl, that speak of salutation in their minds, whose voices I desire aloud with mine. Hail, King of Scotland! Hail, King of Scotland!
We shall not spend a large expense of time before we reckon with your several loves, and make us even with you, my thanes and kinsmen, henceforth be earls, the first that ever Scotland in such an honor named. What's more to do, which would be planted newly with the time, as calling home our exiled friends abroad, that fled the snares of watchful tyranny, producing forth the cruel ministers of this dead butcher and his fiend-like queen, who, as 'tis thought by self and violent hands, took off her life. This, and what needful else that calls upon us by the grace of grace, we will perform in measure, time and place. So thanks to all at once, and to each one whom we invite to see us crowned at Scone. Now near enough your leafy screens throw down, and show like those you are. You, worthy uncle, shall with my cousin, your right noble son, lead our first battle, worthy Macbeth, and we shall take upon what else remains to do according to our order.
Fare you well. Do we but find the tyrant's power tonight. Let us be beaten if we cannot fight.
Make all our trumpets speak, give them all breath. They are clamorous harbingers of blood and death.
This way, my lord.
Do that again.
Because we're coming in soon.
Okay.
This way, my lord. The castle is gently rendered. The tyrant's people on both sides do fight. The noble thanes do bravely in the war. The almost itself professes yours, and little is to do.
We have met with foes that strike beside us.
Enter, sir, the castle.
I'm recording.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on, back up some.
Hey, are we good sitting right here?
This is just for fun. This isn't.
Hey, Wes, would you like twice the pleasure? I'm talking about. That's scary, dude.
Hang out our banners on the outward walls. The cry is still, they come. Our castle's strength will laugh a siege to scorn. Here let them lie. I'll famine and the Og eat them up. Can you start again? Hang out our banners on the outward walls. The cry is still, they come. Our castle's strength will laugh a siege to scorn. Here let them lie till famine and the Og eat them up. Were they not forced with those that should be ours, we might have met them, dareful, beard to beard, and beat them backward home. What is that noise?
It's the cry of women, my lord.
I have almost forgot that taste of fears. The time has been my senses would have cooled to hear a night shriek, and my fell of hair would at a dismal treatise rouse and stir as life were in it. I have supped full with horrors darnest familiar to my slaughter's thoughts, cannot once start me. Wherefore was that cry?
Can I start over?
Was that on the tape?
Yeah.
Hang out our banners on the outward walls. The cry is still, they come. Our castle's strength will laugh a siege to scorn. Here let them lie till famine and the Og eat them up. Were they not forced with those that should be ours, we might have met them dareful, beard to beard, and beat them backward home. What is that noise?
The cry of women, my good lord.
I have almost forgot the taste of fears. The time has been my senses would have cooled to hear a night shriek, and my fell of hair would at dismal treating rouse and stir. Come on, guys, I really want to get this done. Hang out our banners on the outward walls. The cry is still, they come. Our castle's strength will laugh a siege to scorn. Here let them lie till famine may all eat them up. Were they not forced with those that should be ours, we might have met them dareful, beard to beard, and fight them backward home.
You forgot to cry.
Hang out our banners on the outward walls. The cry is still they come. Our castle strength will laugh a siege to scorn. Here let them lie, till famine and the ague eat them up. Were they not forced with those that should be ours, we might have met them dareful, beard to beard, and beat them backward home. What is that noise?
The cry of women, my good lord.
I have almost forgot the taste of fears. The time has been my senses would have cooled to hear a night shriek, and my fell of hair would at a dismal treaties rouse and stir, as life were in it. I have slept full with horrors. Direness, familiar to my slaughterous thoughts, cannot once start me. Wherefore was that cry?
The queen is dead, my lord.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. Creeps in this petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time, and all our yesterday have lighted fools. The way to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Thou comest to use thy tongue. Thy story quickly.
Gracious, my lord, I shall report that which I say I saw, but know not how to do it.
Well, say, sir.
As I did stand my watch upon the hill, I looked toward Brenham, and anon methought the wood began to move.
Liar and slave!
Let me endure your wrath. If it not be so, within this 3-mile may you see it coming. I say, a moving grove.
If thou speakst false, upon the next tree shalt thou hang alive. Till famine cling thee, if thy speech be soothed, I care not if thou dost for me as much. I pull in resolution, and begin to doubt the equivocation of the fiend that lies like truth. Fear not, till Burnham wood do come to Dunsinane. And now a wood comes to Dunsinane. Arm, arm, and out. If this which he avouches does appear, there is nor flying hence, nor tearing here. I gin to be aweary of the sun. I wish the estate of the world were now undone. Ring the alarm bell. Blow, wind, come crack. At least we'll die with harness on our back. I am Macbeth. I am Seaton. I am young Seward. I am Macduff.
I am Seward.
I am Malcolm.
I am the messenger.
I am Ross.
I was key grip. I was pyrotechnics, special effects. I was an actor. And, yeah. Oh, and I'm Bobby Pollockman, too.
What's my name, fool?
Mike Pollockman.
He's a hamster.
I was cameraman, cue card, makeup, and key grip number 3.
I'm Chris Adams. I was the actor, the costume design, refreshments, housing, and half of transportation.
Hey, did I mention that I was the gaffer as well?
Oh yeah,
Gaff.
I am Michelle.
She's
I was-
worthless.
I was the messenger, and I was a woman too.
Yeah, right.
Or.
Alright.
My name is Jason Zelinsky, and I was Seaward. And
Shut up.
you managed
Shout out
to
to
take
the
many
whole Bible.
times. Homies. And I pissed everybody off. Always.
I'm Emily, and I was Sam.
I'm Wes. I was the lighting director. I was the stunt double.
The auto mechanic.
He was like entertainment, too.
Yeah. Transportation. But I don't have a big as nose as him. Look at that snot! Look at that snot!
Oh yeah. Oh, close up, close up.
Oh, good.
I'm getting the close up here.
Yeah, Bobby's got the snot right there.
No.
Shut up, alright, it's good as it is.
I'm beautiful.
Okay.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Now it's time
There.
to say goodbye to all
Should we get the head?
Elizabeth,
Oh, yeah, get the head.
Hold up, hold up.
Susie, give me the head. Give me the head.
Hey, Wes, give me some head.
And
Elizabeth.
and
Okay.